As some of you may know, a remake of the 1995 Robin Williams film Jumanji has been in development, and now we have some more movement. According to a report in Deadline, High Fidelity and Con Air screenwriter Scott Rosenberg has been brought on to rewrite the script, and a release date of December 25th, 2016 has been set. The December 25th release date will have the Jumanji remake open against Tim Burton's next film, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Mark, do you buy or sell these moves for the Jumanji remake?
I sell that one dude wrote Con Air and High Fidelity. That's crazy to me. I know he adapted High Fidelity, but I will buy this move because, yeah, this is Christmas time is when you release kids' movies. It's going to be going up against the Star Wars movie, but it also, Jumanji and the Tim Burton movie, it's like that's the kind of thing that you expect to see around Christmas time. And I never really, I don't think I've ever seen Jumanji all the way through. It seemed like a movie to me that was made in 1995, and it just didn't quite have the special effects capabilities that it should have. In 2016, that's going to be a different story, and a board game coming to life with all these zoo animals running all over the place is going to look awesome. You are going to miss Robin Williams. There's no way around there, but whereas something like Aladdin, where I can debate you all night on whether you should even try to remake Aladdin without Robin Williams, I think Jumanji, you can tackle that with somebody else in that role.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to buy it. I mean, Jumanji is one of these films where it's a very marketable property. It's the type of movie you can make where you know audiences are going to go, they're going to enjoy, they can bring their families, all that kind of stuff. And it's going to benefit greatly from updated visual effects and from updated technology. And I was tempted to say, it seems too early for a Jumanji remake. It's over 20 years ago.
Yep.
It's really, when you think of it, it's over 20 years. You know what? By any definition, 20 years is probably an okay amount of time. Right. So all things considered, hey, the writer of High Fidelity is doing it. I love High Fidelity. What?
You also wrote Con Air, John.
I also wrote Con Air. I like Con Air.
I do like Con Air.
So, yeah. I mean, maybe they brought, Schnupp was saying, what, they brought him out of retirement for this? And
right, they uniced him from 15 years ago to write a movie from 20 years ago. He's been doing other stuff, I'm sure.
I'm sure he has been. But you know what? So far, I haven't seen any red flags go off on me for this. So for me, for now, it's going to be a buy.
Yeah, I'm going to buy it. I mean, I'd rather see them remake Jumanji than make Monopoly the movie or any of these other stupid board game movies.
Angry Birds,
yeah,
the Emoji Movie.
It's like
Tic-tac.
This was their version of having fun and making like kind of a Twilight Zone movie with like, what if a board game came alive? So yeah, I agree with you. There's no way to replace Robin Williams. So I hope that they just go with a totally different slant and make it more game based or something as opposed to character based.
It's kind of the same thing what we were talking about with the Joker, where it's like you can't outdo Heath Ledger's version of the Joker, so you do a different version. Yeah. Same thing with if you're trying to replace a legend like Robin Williams, don't try to be as funny and as manic as Robin Williams was. Just be something else, and I think it'll work out just fine.
Which is why an Aladdin remake will work. I think because they won't do the same genie. It'll be a different. If they try to do the same genie and they just try to mimic Robin Williams, that would be an epic disaster.
Dean Cook.
But they gotta do it.
Just kidding.
I like Dean Cook. I
said that to piss Mark Ellis off.
I think that what you do, just really quick with the genie thing, is like because we talked about it on the show, is where one of the ideas they have is to have like the parents of the genie, or there's a bunch of genies hanging around. Right. So if they just kind of have like the jersey retired of the genie that we already met, then you do a different genie altogether that it wasn't Robin Williams ever.
So he rubs a lamp and like there's 8 genies.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's up? And like a whole bunch of them.
And it's the kids in the hall. They come back.
I like that idea. 8 genies, and then Robin they're like, hey, we're all gonna give you wishes. What? Yeah.